In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace the coolant reservoir on this Volkswagen Beetle. It's located in the engine compartment on the passenger side. Let's get into it. Now we'll take the cap off. You want to make sure the vehicle is not hot when you're doing this. So make sure the vehicle's cold, the engine's cold. Now we're going to use a fluid transfer pump, and you want to extract as much coolant as possible. All right, that's most of the coolant out of there. You're still going to have a little in there, that's okay. Disconnect the connector, move that out of the way. Take the hose off. We're going to use some hose clamp pliers. Move that down. Slide that off. Taking a Phillips head screwdriver, we're going to take this screw out right here. Slide that out. Using a 10mm socket, there's a nut back here. You want to take that nut off. I'm just going to use a magnet so that I don't drop it. There's the nut. Before we slide it out, there should be a nut right here. You want to take that off. That'll be a 10mm. This vehicle does not have it. I'm just using a trim tool, just sliding this out of the way a little bit. You can pop this top off as well for the washer fluid, just to give you a little more room. And grab the reservoir, slide it up. Just be careful near the hoses. And we can disconnect that hose right there with hose clamp pliers. I'm just going to move this hose clamp down. Take the hose, just twist it a little bit, and slide it off. Take the new reservoir, slide it on. And we'll slide the hose clamp back in the same position. Carefully slide it in place. Just push it down. Again, be careful of the hoses. There we go. Slide it over the stud in the back. Make sure that looks like it's lined up. All right, that's lined up. I'll put the upper hose on. Slide this down. Connect the connector. Lock it down. All right, that's locked down. Just take the cap off. Take the Phillips head screw. And line that up, and you can tighten that down. A 10mm nut, just be careful. Get that on the stud. And snug that down. And the cap for the washer fluid, just slide that in right over. Slip that on, and slide that on the stud. And if you have a 10mm nut, put that on right there. Now I'm going to take a funnel and add the appropriate coolant. You can check the owner's manual. Make sure you get it to the fill line on the reservoir, or the max. A little bit higher. Now, because we didn't take out that much coolant in the system should be all set, but it's always a good idea to run the vehicle for about 10 or 15 minutes, checking to make sure it doesn't overheat. After that, shut the vehicle down. When it's cool, check and adjust your level. Take the cap, line it up, lock it down.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.